You fast forward 2 to 3 years, Jane and Joe taxpayer or Jane and Joe IRS employee. And what's going to change for them over the next 2 to 3 years? What can they look forward to and expect to see?
And again, it's very difficult for me to pick what thing is coming online in the next few years that is going to be, a game changer. Fundamentally, where we are focused is, the concept in the IDEA Act of digital first, but not digital only. So keying on what Brian said, we serve everyone. So we need to make sure that every channel is available, but let's optimize for those things that are digital that people are wanting from us so that we have capacity to serve those who want a more analog in-person experience. So along those lines, one of the things that I'm most excited about, and I'm probably most excited about it as in my life, having been a former practitioner, is what we're calling Taxpayer 360. And it's a little bit of a misnomer because it is employee facing. It is the tool that will offer a single pane of glass to our customer service representatives so that they can see what they need to know about that taxpayer, that tax pro who is calling them in real time. Right now, they have to look at 10 different systems, and some of them are, the old DOS format where you have to memorize all of these codes to understand what you're reading. And, folks who are coming into these CSRs these days, some of them have never seen a DOS screen. So they're like, what in the heck is this thing that we're having to learn how to do? They can't see the actual notice that a taxpayer has received at this point. They can see a template, but there are lots of different paragraphs to choose. So they don't know what paragraph it is that the taxpayer's letter represents unless they can go through and figure out those codes. So if you've ever called the IRS, you know that typically a representative will say, can I put you on a 5 to 7 minute hold while I check on that? And I get laughs from the practitioner community when I share that because they've all experienced it. So our goal is that single pane of glass and the CSR being able to have the right information so that they can solve that taxpayer's problem and be one and done on the call. The ideal situation is you're one and done after the return, but hopefully this after the notice, you get everything resolved and they don't need to call back again, or they don't need to have additional challenges in getting their work done. So we're in very early pilot stages of that, and the results are super exciting. And it is going to be, in my view, a game changer for not only our employees, but for our taxpayers and all of our folks who call us.